Hello and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep IAS, presenting to you the daily quiz for 19th of May 2022. First of all, let me remind you all to set a reminder for Target Prelims 2022 live session on International Relations, session number 2 at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow by Chetan sir. The link to the video will be given in the description box. All you need to do is click on the link and set the reminder for this free crash course by our expert faculty. Another important announcement is for those who are appearing for Prelims 2023. We are organizing a workshop on how to make effective notes while preparing for CSE 2023. And this free workshop is by Mukesh Jha sir. All you have to do here is download the BYJU'S Exam Prep app to attend this session live on 21st May at 6 p.m. So all those who are appearing for Prelims 2023, download our app and watch this session live. Now let us begin and take a look at the first question for today. Which of the following statements best describes the SRIJAN portal? Option A, an online portal that provides access to defense items that can be taken up for indigenization. Option B, an online job portal for senior citizens developed by the Union government. Option C, a central IT-based education loan portal to provide student finance services to those belonging to economically backward classes. Option D, an online portal for meeting the pension sanction and disbursement requirements for armed forces. What is the context? According to this article in the PIB today, in order to achieve self-reliance in defense manufacturing and reduce imports under Atmanirbhar Bharat, Department of Defense Production of the Ministry of Defense has intensified the drive for indigenization of defense items, right? And there is a reference to the SRIJAN portal in this particular article, and that is why we've taken up this question for discussion. See, the SRIJAN portal is an online portal that provides access to the vendors to take up items that can be taken up for indigenization. So the main objective of this SRIJAN portal is to partner the private sector in indigenization efforts of defense public sector undertakings. Please remember that this is a non-transactional online marketplace platform. So how does this work? On this portal, the DPSUs or Ordnance Factory Board can display their items which they have been importing or are going to import, which the Indian industry can design, develop or manufacture. And the Indian industry will be able to show their interest in those items for which they can design, develop or manufacture as per their capability or through the joint ventures. Therefore, the right answer to our question would be option A. Moving on to question number 2. Which of the given statements about the state of inequality in India report is or are incorrect? Number 1. The report was commissioned by Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister and prepared by the National Sample Survey Office. Number 2. The report looks at income distribution, labor market dynamics, health, education and household characteristics as key areas that influence the nature and experience of inequality. Number 3, it uses data derived from various rounds of periodic labor force survey, National Family and Health Survey and Unified District Information System for Education. Why have we taken this question? The State of Inequality in India report has been released by Dr. Bibek Debroy, who is the chairman of Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. And this particular report presents a holistic analysis of the depth and nature of inequality that is prevalent in India. It also covers various classes, various genders and region and highlights how inequality affects our society. Please remember that this report was commissioned by the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister and was prepared by Institute for Competitiveness. So what does this report do? This report looks at 5 key areas that influence the nature and experience of inequality. And these are income distribution, labor market dynamics, health, education as well as household characteristics. Right? So this uses data that is derived from various rounds of PLFS or Periodic Labor Force Survey, the National Family and Health Survey and also the Unified District Information System for Education. So what does the latest report say? The report says that while earnings have risen over the years, the benefit of that growth have largely remained concentrated, and this has marginalized the poor further. So coming back to our question, statement number 1 becomes incorrect because it was not prepared by National Sample Survey Office, but it was prepared by Institute for Competitiveness. Statement number 2 and 3, as we discussed, are correct. Therefore, the right answer to our question would be option A, 1 only, because the question is asking us for incorrect statements. Moving on to question number 3. Which of the given pairs is or are not correctly matched? We have tunnels and their locations. Number 1, Atal Road Tunnel, Himachal Pradesh. Number 2, Sela Tunnel, Sikkim. Number 3, Syama Tunnel, Maharashtra. What is the context? The strategically significant Sela Tunnel project in Arunachal Pradesh is nearing completion, and there is an article about this project in the Indian Express newspaper today, and that is why we've taken up this question for discussion. See, the Sela Tunnel, which is above 13,000 feet, will boost all-weather connectivity to the line of actual control with China. This particular project is being executed by the Border Roads Organization, and it includes 2 tunnels and a link road. Where is it located? It is located in West Kameng district of Arunachal Pradesh, and it will provide all-weather connectivity to Tawang and forward areas. And also it will reduce more than an hour of travel time from Tezpur to Tawang. Right? So here number 2 becomes incorrect. This is in Arunachal Pradesh. Now coming to Atal Tunnel. Atal Tunnel is a highway tunnel that is built under Rohtang Pass in eastern Pir Panjal range of Himalayas on the Leh-Manali highway. And this is in Himachal Pradesh. So number 1 becomes correct. Please remember that this is the world's longest highway tunnel. Now coming to Syama Tunnel. Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel, also known as Sama Tunnel, was formerly called Chenani Nashri Tunnel. And this is a road tunnel in Jammu and Kashmir. And it is located in lower Himalayas, so this also becomes incorrect. Therefore, the right answer to our question would be option B, 2 and 3 only, because the question is asking us which of the pairs are not correctly matched. Moving on to question number 4. Consider the following statements with respect to Denisovans. Number 1. They are an extinct species or subspecies of archaic humans in the genus Homo. Number 2. They are known to have coexisted with Neanderthals in some regions. Number 3. They are the smallest fully grown dinosaur to be ever found. Which of the given statements is or are correct? What is the context? According to an article in the Indian Express newspaper today, a tooth has been found in Cobra Cave in Laos. And this has been identified as being of a Denisovan girl of the age 5 to 7 years. So now there is a physical evidence to Denisovans, and this has been verified. So who were Denisovans? See, Denisovans are an extinct species or subspecies of archaic humans in the genus Homo. They are believed to be a close relative to modern humans. That is, they share an ancestor with Homo sapiens. Also note that they are known to have coexisted with Neanderthals in some regions. It is also believed that they interbred with early modern humans in some cases. And the Denisovan fossils are very rare because their population was smaller than that of Neanderthals. Now coming back to the question, the right answer to our question would be option A, 1 and 2 only, because statement number 3 is incorrect. Now let us take up a previous year question from Prelims paper 2014. Among the following organisms, which one does not belong to the class of the other 3? Option A, crab. Option B, mite. Option C, scorpion. Option D, spider. See, mites are small arachnids. That is, they are 8-legged arthropods. And this class includes all arthropods with 4 pair of legs but do not have wings or antennae. Scorpion also belongs to the same class, and so does spider. But crabs are crustaceans. That is, they are a group of animals with a body that is armored on the outside, also known as exoskeleton. Therefore, the correct answer would be option A, crab. Now let us take up the fact of the day for today, which is National Digital Educational Architecture, or NDEAR. See, the National Digital Educational Architecture was announced by the Prime Minister of India in February 2021, and this was done to boost digital architecture for education in India. And we have taken up this topic for discussion because there is a reference to NDEAR in today's PIB article. So what exactly is this NDER? NDER is an architectural blueprint for the educational ecosystem in India. So it defines a set of principles and standards and also guidelines and policies to strengthen the digital infrastructure for education. And this is under the Ministry of Education in collaboration with the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Here you have to remember that NDER is not a platform, it is not a technology software or solution, but it is an architectural blueprint. What do we mean by this? Here we must note that the government will not be building any technology solution for education sector, but instead it will provide a framework wherein technology can be developed or built by anyone, and this can act as an enabler for digital education. And another point to note here is NDER is not centrally controlled framework. It is inherently federal to ensure the autonomy of all stakeholders, including all the states. So in a nutshell, NDER is meant to enable a common set of principles and approaches to be followed in building or using and also reusing technology for the sake of education. Now talking about NETF. NETF stands for National Education Technology Forum, and NETF will provide independent evidence-based advice to central and state government agencies on technology-based interventions for digital education. And this NETF will be the guiding body for National Digital Education Architecture or NDER. That is all for today. Thank you for being with us. Keep watching and keep learning.